Have you ever found yourself in a situation where the patient is telling you something and you're like, oh my goodness, this rings a bell. I think we've talked about this before. I didn't write it down and I have no idea what they actually said about it before, but now I have to admit that I don't remember. Here's how I have learned to approach it. I say, okay, so I know we've talked about this before, but I do not remember the details. Could you just refresh me on what was going on there, or what you were taking for it, or whatever the thing is? I have found that has a better response because understandably, people repeat themselves all the time in healthcare and it's frustrating, right? Because you tell the same story probably to the same people 12 times and it's just like, why aren't you listening to me? I would feel frustrated with that. This person might have already told you 3 times that they have left knee pain, but you didn't write it down because it wasn't pertinent to that situation, that appointment visit. And so it looks like you didn't listen, but really it just had nothing to do with the sore throat they were there for and they kind of threw it out there. Which one sounds better to you? We'll practice. Oh, you have left knee pain? Or, now I know you've told me about your left knee before. Could you just remind me of kind of how long it's been hurting and what's going on with it? Which kind of acknowledges that, yes, we've had this conversation. Maybe it hasn't been targeted directly at the left knee. And now we're here to focus on it. In my mind, at least, it kind of shows them that I have been listening. I am trying. Sometimes I still get yelled at. They're like, I already told you about this. Why does no one listen to me? I'm like, I am so sorry. But it has reduced that, and maybe people feel listened to or heard. I don't know. Would you feel listened to or heard? Do you have any tactics or any sayings you use typically when you're trying to be like, I forgot, other than just saying, I forgot? Let us know down below and we'll all learn together. I have found much of my job is just figuring out how to say things, which is interesting because we really don't focus on that or communication really a ton in school. And when I rule the world, we will. Till that day, have a great one. Bye.